Now I'm gonna show you how to install all the software that you will need in order to work with SkillCourt backend project. So the first step is to go to GitHub and download all the code and information about SkillCourt. You can also do this step using your command line GitHub too, but I'm gonna do it this way this time. So I already downloaded all the files related to SkillCourt. What I will do is to put the files that I just downloaded into the desktop so that we can follow the entire process. Okay, once we have all the code and all the documents, you can see that it's following the structure. You have the code right here. This is the code for the website. This is the code for the simulator. This is the code for the mobile app. And this is the code for the microcontroller. So our next step is to download Android Studio. In order to download Android Studio, just have to go to Google and just type download Studio, and then the first link will be the one that I will be using. You can also follow the link that is on the installation guide. So just click download Android Studio, read the terms and conditions, accept, download Android Studio for Mac. So it's gonna take some time to download, so I'm gonna pause the video to wait for it. So Android Studio was downloaded already, so we can double click the file. Just opening the file, compressing it. So just follow the regular steps to install any app, double click it. So it's running Android Studio. I already had a folder on my computer because I was working with Android Studio. That's why you can see right here that the SkillCourt project is already in there, but in yours it's not gonna be in there, right? So what you're gonna do is go to open an existing Android Studio project, navigate to the folder in which your project is located, desktop, SkillCourt backend, code. This is the place in which I located the folder I downloaded from GitHub. So, and you can see that right here is the folder. The only thing that you have to do is choose, and it will be opened. I'm not gonna do it because I have it already. So, and you can just enter Android Studio, and you will be able to run it either with a simulator or with a phone. Depends what you have. Actually, for this project, you will be able to code and test many of the aspects of the app in a simulator, but however the part that is dealing with the Bluetooth capabilities, you cannot do it with a simulator. You will need a real mobile device running Android. So our next step is to install processing. Processing pretty much is an IDE that provides a really good graphic interface, which was used to develop our simulator, the simulator that represents SkillCourt backend room with pads. So I'm gonna go to Google. I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Download processing. Again, you can also just use the link that is on the installation guide. You can choose if you want to donate any money. Download. Select your operating system. Downloading the application. Okay, it's decompressing it. This application can run in any operating system, and the process to download it and install it is the same in all of them. The same thing happens for Android Studio, and the same thing will happen for the Arduino IDE that we'll be downloading. So the processing application is already up, so we can just double click it. You will not have to do any installation process. It will run just when you download it. Okay, so we have it right here. So our next step is to open the simulator that we downloaded from GitHub. Just open. Okay, navigate to the desktop, which is where I have located the project. Yours is gonna be located in your GitHub repository. So when you're gonna run it, just make sure that the name of this folder is SkillCourt 2. If the name of the folder is simulator, which it may happen, you may have some trouble. Simulator is a little bit more intuitive. However, the name of the project was SkillCourt 2, so just make sure that this folder is called SkillCourt 2. So then once you're inside this folder, just click the skillcourt2.pde and then just click open. Then all the code will be loaded and all the classes, you will see them right here. The only thing you have to do is just run, and then the simulator will come up. It is important that the first theme that needs to be running is the microcontroller. The microcontroller needs to be connected to the computer through a USB port before you run the simulator. So that's the process in which it was coded. So first, the microcontroller is connected to the computer with the correct code that will be showing right now how to do it, and then you will be running this simulator. So now we are gonna download the IDE that would allow us to code for the microcontroller, which is the SkillCourt pad, and it will also allow us to put the code inside the microcontroller, the RAM of the microcontroller. So we'll go to Google. Again, you can find the link on the installation guide. Download Arduino. So I'm gonna download the IDE for Arduino. Select your operating system again. Just download. It's doing the same thing. I'm gonna pause to wait until it finishes. So it was already downloaded. So pretty much you just like processing, just double click it, and it will run just out of the box. Just give permission to be open. The IDE is opening right now. It's in the back. So here we have the IDE. We follow the same procedure. We will go to File, Open, and then we will find the pad where the actual project is located. It's inside the code, and then SkillCourt pad. And then we will select it. Then just say Open, and then here it is, the code for the microcontroller. You can verify that the code is correct just by clicking this icon right here. And when you connect your pad to the microcontroller to the computer via USB, you just have to click this icon right here just to upload the code. So now we're gonna start. We're gonna see what we have to do in order to install the LAMP server for the website. So the steps are really simple. Just open your console. This has to be on the development machine, which is where the website will be hosted. First, just type this code on the console, on the terminal. Press enter just to update all your software. Then type this line. Press enter again, and it will allow you to install the LAMP server. It will allow you to install it step by step. You just have to wait until all code runs, and then you will do this last command in your terminal in order to install phpMyAdmin, which will allow you to visualize all your database and everything that you will be capable of seeing from your project using PHP MyAdmin. It's a really nice tool. And then the path for your project will be this one. So you can go in there in order to see your HTML, your PHP, your CSS, JavaScript. Everything will be located in this path. So pretty much this concludes everything related to the installation of everything that you will need in order to work on SkillCourt backend. I hope you enjoy working on this project. It's really interesting.